G-Star sent me to New York to make a guide to the city during the craziest week of the year, New York Fashion Week. I met real New Yorkers who were involved in some way with New York Fashion Week. A stylist, a photographer, a DJ, a door girl, and a journalist, who all shared the city's hidden secrets with me. I went to Tribeca, Midtown, Soho, the Lower East Side, and Williamsburg in search of the city's cultural hotspots. My first insight into the inner workings of New York Fashion Week was meeting Liz Olko, who works the door at some of the city's most talked about fashion parties. I met her for coffee and she recommended a bunch of restaurants for me to check out. Where do you like to hang out in New York when you're just with your friends?
Probably two of my favorite places that I go a lot are Baccaro and Little Frankie's. And they're both bars and restaurants. One's in the East Village and one's in the Lower East Side.
So you work the door at the Jane Hotel. How'd you get into that?
The two guys, Matt and Carlos, who own the bar at the Jane, are both really good friends of mine. And I've worked with Carlos for a really, really, really long time. What's the weirdest thing that's happened while you've been working the door? Not necessarily the Jane, but anywhere. There's always something really weird, or there's always some person that ends up at the door that you kind of have no idea how they even ended up there or found out about the place.
And so you also do the door for lots of Fashion Week parties, like opening ceremony and stuff?
Yeah. I did opening ceremony. I'm working at Charlotte Robinson on Saturday. But it's definitely like an exciting and good time for everyone that works in fashion.
Stylist Annette Lamoth Ramos and photographer John McSwain run New York's most talked about club night. I met them at Cafe Colette in Williamsburg for brunch. Hi, Annette and John. So what do you guys do in the city?
We DJ Friday nights at the Jane Hotel.
What's your night called?
All babes, everything.
What kind of vibe is it?
Epic party vibe.
And so it's at the Jane.
Yeah.
What makes that place such a great place to party?
Just like old, classic. It's got like a Hollywood feel.
Where do you guys like to hang out in New York apart from the Jane?
Party bus.
Yes, what is this party bus?
The party bus.
Explain.
In the winter, on Monday nights, our friends throw a party at the Rusty Knot. There's a party bus that comes from Williamsburg and the East Village, and it picks you up. It's free and it has free beer and stripper poles, and people are smoking on it and they DJ on it, and it drives you to the city, and you end up at this bar on the West Side.
And the New York Fashion Week, busiest time of year for you guys?
Definitely, yeah. It's great. I like the fact that everyone kind of takes a little bit more time when getting dressed in the morning. It's nice to see everyone dressed up.
They look better. So if you guys could recommend one place in New York to hang out, where would it be?
The Jane Hotel.
Jane.
On a Friday for your night?
On a Friday. What other day are you gonna go?
Thanks. Let's eat.
Yes, you
Carly Sciortino's blog is an international success. She writes for Vice, Interview, Dazed and Confused, and Sup magazine. So what do you do in New York?
I am a freelance writer and journalist, so I write mainly for Dazed and Confused and Vice and Interview sometimes, and also Sup magazine, which is actually where we're going now. We're going to the Sup party at the Ace Hotel.
Have you been to the Ace Hotel before?
Yeah, I really like it actually. It's just really it's really pretty inside. The architecture is really nice. I guess the events there tend to be pretty good.
Where are your favorite places to go out?
My favorite place to go out at the moment is Home Sweet Home, which is the bar on the Lower East Side. And there's a night there called Filth, which happens every Tuesday, which is free, and it's actually run by my friend Lauren Dillard, who's this girl that's in a band called Creep. And the night's really funny because it's just they play a lot of commercial R&B, but then they'll also just play Miley Cyrus.
Becca Diamond is known throughout New York for her impeccable taste in fashion and music. She is the resident DJ and tastemaker at New York's hottest venues. She invited me to DJ with her in a secret location in Tribeca. Hi, Becca.
Hi, Kim.
So can you tell me a little bit about what you do?
For the moment, I DJ, and I'm obsessed with music and obsessed with New York.
And it is New York Fashion Week this week, which is crazy time for you, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm really happy to say I looked at my schedule this season, and every single show I'm going to is somebody that's a friend.
So where are you DJing this week?
Well, tonight I'm DJing kind of a secret location tomorrow I'm doing Top Shop, which is going to be really fun.
And where are your favorite places to go out in New York?
I love to just go to like bars. I love Lit. And I love Dunhill's is fun. I spin there on Wednesdays, and they have live bands, which is really great.
So if you could recommend like your favorite bar in New York, what would it be? Could you?
I would say Lit.
You'd say Lit?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with Lit.
I mean, like I've never been disappointed. It's because it is what it is, and like a lot of things change and a lot of things become cool and drop off. But it's just, you know, always like, okay, where are we going right now?
Then I went off to explore the city and headed to underground basement bar Submerser and Milk Studios, home to runway shows and Fashion Week parties.
But it's always changing in New York too, you know? Things will be hot for 1 second and that'll move in 24 hours, so.
Bye, Kim. Later, Kim. Bye. See you tomorrow. Was that good enough?